So, you wake up in the morning. Well, you aren't actually in morning, but you wake up in the AM. Rolling out of bed, your stomach rumbles. It's time to eat. Brains, brains. Not just eat anything, but eat food. Remembering health class the previous day. Wait, no, that's Sunday school. Health class is much different. You have to eat healthy. 2,000 to 3,000 calories in a day. No more than 36 grams of added sugar either. This number is easily remembered because, well, it is the surface area of anything that has the dimensions of -6 by -6. Math is confusing. Females can't have more than 24 grams of added sugars, and 24 is the average lifespan of a unicorn. Unicorns, yummy.
La 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 la.
Enough of this explanatory talk. You're hungry. Opening the fridge, there's a whole selection of food at your disposal. A mostly empty jar of mustard, a mostly empty jar of ketchup, a mostly empty jar of salad dressing. But which items are the healthy ones? You remember that processed foods should be avoided due to their high amounts of sodium, so instead you take out a whole wheat bagel. What's a bagel? Well, if a seagull flies over the sea, then a bagel flies over the bay. I think. An egg would complement the flavors of a bagel, so you take one out and turn on the stove to hard boil it. This breakfast fetches a calorie count of 334, the same ordinance number which the president uses when he must send picketers back to their homes. There are only 6 grams of added sugar. Also, there is very little saturated fat, which is bad for you, but many proteins, carbs, and unsaturated fats. There are a total of 4 grams of fiber, which is considered to be a good source. Minerals include phosphorus, copper, etc. Vitamins E and A are present. No, not that E and A, but that is also good for you. These function as antioxidants to keep your body safe. Going once, going twice. Sold to the healthy eater. That satisfies you for an hour or two, but now it's mid-morning and you feel hungry for a snack. According to countless healthy eating charts, fruits are a very important part of the day. Wasting no time, you lunge for the bowl of apples and pears. Before you get your hopes up, these are the apples found on trees, not in computer stores. By the way, I was wondering, what is a pineapple? Is it an apple that grows on a pine tree, or a pine tree which grows from an apple? Just one apple and one pear satisfy your stomach and provide a total of 205 calories to your body. An apple and a pear have no added sugars because they are unprocessed and contain protein, carbs, fiber, and no saturated fat. They also provide many vitamins and minerals such as A, C, E, and K, copper, and magnesium. By the way, this is an anagram for cage muck. Ew. Lunch rolls around, and once more it's time to feast. Peanut butter and jelly seems like a good choice.
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
Another apple and a banana would also help to match the full calorie count needed over the course of the day. There are 538 calories, which, as you all know, is a semi-prime product of the numbers 2 and 269. Saint Valentine was executed in the year 269. Illuminati confirmed. There are 12 grams of added sugars in this meal. Some other benefits are many proteins, complex carbs, and fiber, with little saturated fat. Vitamins A, C, and E, which function to stop free radicals in the body, are included. There are also large amounts of the macrominerals calcium and potassium. For an afternoon snack, what could be better than pistachios?
Crackin' Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Crackin' Gangnam Style.
By the way, who came up with the idea of an ounce? It's a unit of weight and a unit of volume. Seriously, that's just nuts. In our case, an ounce is about 42 pistachios, which just goes to show pistachios are what give meaning to the universe. There are no added sugars and only 161 calories. These nuts also contain proteins, carbs, and only 2 grams of saturated fat. Unsaturated fat, however, is 11 grams, a good serving size. They contain many vitamins such as A, B6, C, E, and K, as well as the minerals copper and magnesium. Finally, the day is almost over, which I can tell because Bob the Builder is no longer on TV. Darn it. Dinner is the last meal remaining. A lovely appetizer would be a Caesar salad. Come to think of it, if a tuna salad contains tuna, and an egg salad contains eggs, does a Caesar salad contain? Never mind. This, along with a large, lean slice of grilled beef steak and a side dish of 1 cup of rice and a slight bit of olive oil and some salt, will be a good end to the day. Did you know a cup contains approximately 7,289 grains of rice? Also, did you know the best way to stop a vampire is to spill a cup of rice on the floor, where they will be forced to count it all out? 1, 2, 3. Although there are 8 grams of saturated fat, the meal is high in protein and carbs. It has fiber and many minerals such as calcium, potassium, and sodium. There are a few antioxidants as well, in the forms of vitamins A, C, and E. There are 771 calories and no added sugars. Over the course of the day, you have managed to consume 2,009 calories. This is a good amount, considering the average person should eat between 2,000 and 3,000 calories. Also, only 18 grams of sugar were eaten, which is half of the maximum for males. This has been a good and nutritional day. Well, the day wasn't nutritional, the food was, but you get what I mean.